Hey everyone, Tyler here at The Movie Beat. Welcome back. This is another Korean movie review video, and today I'm looking at the 2008 film, My Wife Got Married. It's a romantic comedy that stars Ye-jin and Kim Joo-hyuk. So you're probably very familiar with the actress Ye-jin by now. Recently, she's seen a lot of newfound fame with her latest drama, Crash Landing on You. I think it was #1 or so in Korea for like a month straight or something. That one also stars Hyunbin. There's a couple interesting things I just kind of wanted to say about her before we go into the review, because it kind of went into how I selected this movie to look back on. And so the thing about her is that she has been really popular for a long time now. She's been working in TV and film for almost 20 years now, and she's always been known for being very pretty and having this pure image that a lot of people like. And with all of this sort of new success that she's found with the latest drama internationally, even locally, I feel like, at least I get the sense that a lot of people are sort of reevaluating her career over the last couple decades. And when someone has to pick a representative actor or actress for the industry as a whole here in Korea, I do feel like she's sort of been given the nod as of late. So I thought it would be a really good opportunity to revisit one of those, at the time it was sort of considered a misfire when it came out, with My Wife Got Married. A chance encounter on a subway train sends Deok-hoon, played by Kim Joo-hyuk, head over heels in love with his former crush and co-worker, Ina, played by Ye-jin. After a few drinks and bonding over their love for soccer, although rival teams, the two hit it off and become lovers. Their relationship progresses without a hitch until one romantic walk takes an awkward turn after Deok-hoon sweetly whispers, "You're mine," in Ina's ear. Ina makes it clear that she is not so easily locked down, and that she may have more room in her heart for loving more than just one man. Shaken, Deok-hoon learns to see past Ina's unusual outlook on love until he confirms one night that she cheated on him. Unable to stand the perceived betrayal, Deok-hoon breaks off the relationship. But being unable to forget her, Deok-hoon becomes convinced that marriage is the only way to get a woman like Ina to be faithful. With some conditions in place, Ina accepts Deok-hoon's proposal. And although he's willing to look past her indulgences for late-night drinking with other men, Ina takes it one step too far when she asks Deok-hoon one night to allow her to marry another man. Okay, so that plot summary is probably going to sound pretty out there, as it should, I believe. And I'll say right off the bat that the character Ina in this movie, played by Ye-jin, this is going to be a make or break character role for most people. I believe that this character is going to frustrate and upset most of the people who watch this movie. They're going to say that her behavior is just despicable and she's a character that deserves zero sympathy. They might also think that the character Deok-hoon, played by Kim Joo-hyuk, how unrealistic his behavior is. How could someone put up with that kind of behavior? But it might be best, I think, to view this movie, which was adapted from a novel written by Park Hyun-woo, as more of a thought experiment. And let me tell you what I mean. This movie posed a lot of hypothetical scenarios about the accepted interpretation of what it means to love someone, and how people receive that love, like what the inputs and outputs are. So I don't want to sound too heady on that, but I think if you take one big step back, there's a lot you can enjoy about this movie. I want to just take a moment to explain how this character Ina is portrayed in this movie. She is extremely sweet, she's intelligent, diligent, she's very loving to Deok-hoon and his family. She's playful, she has her own career aspirations that she's willing to sacrifice for, and Deok-hoon is more than happy for her to be a housewife, but she wants more for herself. She does have her vices too. Ina loves alcohol. She likes spending late nights out socializing with both men and women. Oh, and one more thing. Her view on love is so all-encompassing that she can share her heart with more than one man. what a bitch, right? Okay, maybe not a bitch, but she's crazy, right? Well, at least Dakun thinks so, but he loves her so much that he's willing to cope, or he's willing to find a way to cope with this. Now, the couple's back and forth as they argue and compromise about Ina's desire to maintain two husbands is either going to be very amusing or enraging to people. And on their periphery, there's a few other couples that are arguing or divorcing about single acts of emotionless infidelity. And I'll say that the husband that Ina wants to marry that's not Dakun, they are very much in love as well. So, you know, is that worse or is that better? Most people would say that that's worse. And so it was during these scenes that really got me thinking about a lot of the interesting aspects of human nature, and I think that the film is really trying to make a statement on the desire for people to possess what they love, and that it's stating that this is perhaps a feature that's built into or hard-coded into the human psychology, and how difficult it is to break from that. But, you know, the character Ina in this movie, very interestingly, is a computer programmer, and it's almost as if she is rewriting the coding for love, with the operating system being the human heart and brain. So that was a very interesting feature of this movie, and perhaps I'm looking way too deep into it, but you know, when I looked at it like that, I was like, this is interesting. You know, I'm enjoying it, and I could actually get into more of the comedy side of this movie. I feel like My Wife Got Married really playfully toys with a lot of these ideas, and it's not so much a real push for the polyamory or polyamorous lifestyle. Although if you do stick through the movie until the end, you might feel a little bit differently, especially once they introduce the character of Ina's second husband, Jae-gyung, which was played by Joo Sang-wook. His character might test the limits of what a lot of viewers are going to accept as being realistic or not. But like I said, you got to take a big step back on this movie. So it's set during the 2002 World Cup in Korea. Okay, so soccer. There's a lot of fun soccer analogies in this movie, and the whole sport is really used as a metaphor for the competing love ideologies between the two main characters. Soccer players and the varying dynamics of team formation and positions are discussed at length by the characters, and as diehard fans of rival club teams Real Madrid and Barcelona, Dakun and Ina strategize and analyze their feelings of love as if they were seasoned football managers. And so for soccer fans, this dialogue is a lot of fun. Both actors have a lot of charm as well. Son Ye-jin's character, Ina, may come across as the most selfish and unreasonable character ever, but she brings a convincing amount of sweet innocence and idealism to the role, which makes it hard not to find her cute and at least somewhat respectable for having such a strong sense of identity. And once you're over feeling sorry for Kim Joo-hyuk's character, Dakun, you're never left feeling like he's a pathetic loser or anything. The optimism and sense of humor the character develops while trying to learn to cope with Ina's wishes really brings a lot of comedy to the film too. I can't overstate just how much this movie made me miss the late Kim Joo-hyuk. So a real loss for the industry and film fans everywhere. So rest in peace, Kim Joo-hyuk. So I really consider My Wife Got Married to be an underrated little gem today. It does require some patience and forgiveness in its unabashed approach to its story, but with that being said, it is very unique in how it presents its love triangle. The film has a unique energy and sound that it owns, and although more cute and for younger audiences, if you've seen the Korean film My Little Bride, which also requires some letting go of reality to enjoy, you'll know the kind of stepping back to appreciate caution that I'm giving My Wife Got Married. So with that, I want to rate My Wife Got Married a very fun, retrospective 7 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think of My Wife Got Married in the comments below. If you like this video review, please click like, and you can subscribe and stay up to date and kind of join the community of Korean film fans out there. We'd love to have you. So thanks for watching. I'm Tyler at The Movie Beat. Keep watching movies.